Have you ever locked eyes with someone and felt an undeniable pull? A connection so deep it's as if you've known them for lifetimes? Have you ever experienced a rush so potent, so intense that it felt like a cosmic whisper, a secret shared just between you and the universe? Well, that, my friends, is a phenomenon we like to call a soul contract. Now, you might be thinking, what on earth is a soul contract? Well, bear with me here. Imagine, if you will, a connection so profound, so deep-rooted that it transcends the boundaries of this life, reaching back into the mists of time, perhaps even to past lives. This is the concept of a soul contract, a predetermined agreement between souls, potentially crafted centuries ago. But it doesn't end there. These contracts aren't just between two souls. They are part of a larger, more intricate tapestry, woven together with the threads of our soul family. Yes, you heard that right, a soul family. This is a group of souls with whom we share an incredibly deep bond, a bond that transcends lifetimes, a bond that tugs at our heartstrings in a way that's hard to put into words. So what does all this mean for our relationships? Well, when we meet someone and feel that undeniable pull, that deep-rooted connection, it could very well be the universe nudging us, hinting that we've crossed paths with a member of our soul family. It could be a sign that we're encountering a soulmate, a life partner, or a kindred spirit with whom we've shared a soul contract. This profound connection, my friends, could be the universe's way of introducing you to your soul contract. Now let's delve into the mystical concept of soulmates. Imagine a connection that runs deeper than the physical realm, an agreement that was possibly stitched together in the fabric of time long before you were born. This is the essence of a soulmate, individuals who are deeply connected through a spiritual agreement known as a soul contract. This soul contract, this ethereal pact, may have been crafted in past lives, forming an intricate network of bonds within our soul family. The soul family is a group of souls who have agreed to help each other grow, learn, and evolve. Your soulmate is one such soul from this group, a spirit that has journeyed with you across the cosmos, through the veil of time and space. A soulmate isn't just a romantic partner, but rather a profound bond that transcends lifetimes. It is an intimate reunion with a part of your soul family. When you meet your soulmate, it feels like coming home. It's a connection that is felt in the deepest recesses of your heart, a love that is unconditional and all-encompassing. Now, this doesn't mean that the relationship with your soulmate will always be smooth sailing. There will be challenges, as these connections often bring about profound personal growth and transformation. But the bond with a soulmate is resilient. It's a connection that endures. It's a love that, like a lighthouse, guides you through the stormy seas of life. So remember, your soulmate is not just someone you love, but someone who helps you become a better version of yourself. They challenge you, they inspire you, they help you grow and evolve. They are a mirror, reflecting back to you your deepest fears, your highest aspirations, your truest self. Your soulmate is a profound connection that transcends time and space, a part of your soul family you're destined to meet. On the other hand, there's another type of significant connection, the life partner. Imagine a connection that's grounded in the present, built on shared dreams and daily routines. A connection that may not have the mystical allure of a soulmate, but is just as profound, if not more. This is the realm of the life partner. Life partners are those individuals we consciously choose to share our lives with. They are the ones we decide to build dreams together with, the ones we navigate the ups and downs of life with. They may not always set our hearts racing, but they offer something equally valuable. A sense of calm, stability, and mutual respect. While a soulmate connection may feel like it was written in the stars, a life partner connection is forged here on Earth in the present. It's a bond built on mutual understanding and commitment, not predestined agreements or past life connections. It's about shared goals, values, and dreams. It's about choosing to walk the same path hand in hand. A life partner is someone who complements you, who understands your strengths and weaknesses and works with you towards shared goals. It's not always about the grand, heart-stopping moments. It's about the quiet, shared moments that make up our daily lives. The morning coffee chats, the shared laughter over a silly joke, the mutual support during challenging times. In essence, a life partner is like a mirror, reflecting back to us not only our strengths but also our areas for growth. They challenge us, they inspire us, and they help us become better versions of ourselves. It's a relationship based on mutual growth, understanding, and deep respect. So while a soulmate might be the one who sparks a fire within us, A life partner is the one who fans that flame, helping it grow brighter and warmer. They are the ones who stand by our side, day in and day out, sharing in our joys and our sorrows, our victories and our defeats. Your life partner is your chosen one, the person with whom you share your daily life and dreams, bound by mutual understanding and commitment. They are the ones who help you build a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, and grounded in the present. So, how do these soul contracts influence our relationships? Well, imagine each relationship as a beautifully complex tapestry. Each thread represents a connection, a lesson, an experience. These threads are woven together by the loom of life, guided by the unseen hands of the universe. This is the influence of spiritual contracts. These contracts aren't about control or destiny. They're about growth and understanding. They're the universe's way of saying, hey, you've got some learning to do, and this person is here to help you with that. Like a teacher who appears when the student is ready, these individuals enter our lives at the right time, in the right place, to guide us, challenge us, and help us evolve. They could be soulmates, life partners, or even brief encounters that leave a lasting impact. But how do we recognize these spiritual contracts? Well, it's all about intuition and reflection. When we tune into our intuition, we can sense the deeper currents of these relationships. We can feel that pull, that resonance, that inexplicable familiarity. Reflecting on the recurring themes or lessons in our relationships can also provide valuable insights. Are there patterns that keep repeating, lessons that keep coming up? These could be clues to the nature of your spiritual contracts. And remember, these contracts are not set in stone. They're dynamic, evolving with us as we grow and change. They're not about finding the one or achieving some romantic ideal. They're about personal development, about understanding ourselves and our place in the grand scheme of things. So, take some time to reflect on your relationships, listen to your intuition, look for patterns, for lessons, and most importantly, be open to the wisdom that these spiritual contracts can bring. Understanding your spiritual contracts can provide profound insight into your relationships and personal development. Now that we've unraveled these concepts, how do we navigate relationships with this newfound spiritual awareness? It's a journey, my friends. A balancing act of the heart and the soul. You see, we're all on this path of self-discovery, and love in its myriad forms is one of the most profound teachers. Just imagine standing at the crossroads of love and spirituality, where earthly affection intertwines with celestial bonds. This is where we find the delicate balance between a soulmate and a life partner. Can one person be both? Absolutely, yes. Your soulmate could very well be your life partner, and your life partner could awaken in you a connection that goes beyond this earthly plane. But how do you handle such a situation? The key is to remember that love is a journey, not a destination. It's about growing together, learning together, and sometimes it's about growing apart. It's about realizing that the person who was once your soulmate may now be your life partner, and that's okay. It's about embracing the fluidity of love and knowing that it can evolve, just as we do. And then there's the spiritual understanding. It's about recognizing the spiritual contracts at play, the lessons we're here to learn from each other. It's about understanding that these contracts are not chains binding us, but rather guides, helping us navigate the labyrinth of life and love. So how do we balance earthly love with spiritual understanding? By staying open, by being patient, and by realizing that love, in all its forms, is a journey of self-discovery. It's about understanding that the person you love is not just a part of your life, but also a part of your soul's journey. In the end, it's all about balance, balancing earthly love with spiritual understanding, and knowing that the journey of love is as much about self-discovery as it is about discovering each other.